I'm about to share some insane sauce for you in today's video. This is a $383 million Shopify niche that is virtually untapped. And I'm not just going to give you this niche, I'm also going to give you the puzzle pieces to put this puzzle together so that you can build a really cool business in this space. And hey, I'll even give you a challenge. If you make this idea work and validate it, I will invest in the brand and provide my marketing team at my marketing agency, Akemi, for absolutely free. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. The market and niche that I'm talking about today is called the cloves market. And as you see, it's $383 million. Now, why is the cloves market interesting and booming? Well, let me show you, okay? So clove water right now is in high demand. This is a hot category that nobody's really talking about. And basically what it's being used for is as a hair care product. Now, hair care is a massive niche. And this is one of my favorite things that I see is when I find a niche within a niche, right? Because I think one of the best things you can do with your store, and some of what we've seen with huge clients that we've worked with, is stores that are tackling a massive breakout category, let's say red light therapy, right? But then they have multiple different devices within that category, or even recovery as like the bigger niche, right? So you can build this niche store and then you can capitalize on these demand-based trends to build momentum and stack up a huge customer list and drive more lifetime customer value. Don't worry if this is too technical for you. If you're just a beginner, just follow along, relax, and just let me show you some stuff here. Now, as you see, there's pretty much no competition for this. Like, it's actually pretty insane. You might be thinking, why are you even giving this away? And the reason is, well, because that's what I do on my channel, okay? That's what we do here. So consider subscribing and continuing to follow along with my content. It's pretty fun over here. But anyways, so as you see, virtually no competition right now. How you're going to be able to do this is first and foremost by finding a supplier. Now, I've actually done this for you. I found the supplier on Etsy. This is super random, but on Etsy, this person is selling this clove water treatment at wholesale prices, unbranded. So she's selling this completely unbranded, 10 bottles for $67, so about $6.75 each bottle. That's not bad at all. With these kinds of products, you could have subscriptions, you could have bundles, and these are actually really smart things to add to your offer, which is a big lever that you can pull when it comes to Shopify. And Shopify is the next component to this. You're going to want to use a Shopify store to build this. The reason why is because you can actually get 3 months of Shopify for only $1 a month, and you can also control the customer experience a lot. Now, as you see on Etsy and Amazon and some of these other marketplaces, not that there's anything wrong with them, but the downside of them is that you don't really control the customer experience very much. And as you see, this person is listing her product, but there's a million other products from other brands that have nothing to do with my brand that are now competing with me in the same page, right? On Shopify, you can create your own customer experience. And as you see, there are online stores like e-commerce stores that are selling this, but it is some of the worst e-com stuff that I've ever seen in a long time, which is just shocking. And Shopify just makes it super easy to make extremely well done landing pages at the click of a button. Now, the best competitor I've found so far in my quick little bit of research here is this guy on Amazon. They do have a pretty decent branding. I think they are doing a good job in some ways. I like this image specifically. I like some of these. I like this one as well. Simply add to water or juice. This is pretty interesting, but even them, they're not doing a great job in this Amazon listing either, right? Like, they're not really talking about what it's even used for. I'm like pretty confused. In the images, they do mention it, support for occasional gas and indigestion. So people are using this for a variety of different things. And personally, that's what I love about this niche of like herbal medicines, is that people use them for a variety of things. And if you can find good studies to support some of the benefits that you're claiming on your store, you're going to do pretty well. And that's what I would encourage you to do, of course, is try to find as much proof as possible that your products and ingredients actually do something for people. And that's going to make it very, very easy to sell. Now, after you set this up on your Shopify store, there's a million tutorials on how to set up a nice Shopify store. So I'm not going to get into that in this video. But what you're going to want to do is just start making content with your product, right? So let's say you ordered some bottles from that lady, you talk to her, you make sure that she brands them how you want, or you make your own label on Canva. Very easy to do as well. Then what you're going to want to do is just start making a ton of TikTok content for your product. Let's say if you don't have a lot of money for ads. Honestly, you should probably do this anyways, even if you do have money for ads, because you're going to start to learn what works in terms of attention. And what's really crazy about TikTok is this is the hack. You want to mirror what's working already on TikTok Shop, some of the highest performing TikTok Shop videos. For example, this video right here that I'm about to show you did 18 million views in 30 days and $500,000 in revenue in 30 days. That's pretty unbelievable. Dang, I think it actually got taken down, which is pretty crazy. But luckily we downloaded it here in our Discord community, so we can still see it.
Seriously, I owe you a spa day and a trip. Fucking bitch, whenever I see you next, I swear to God. Seriously.
It's okay. So you see, like, these people are very funny on TikTok Shop, and if you can make content like this just to get a lot of attention, it's gonna really help out your business. Trust me, like, attention is the new oil when it comes to online business. So I highly recommend that you check that out. However, there are other ways to test your ideas. Another great way to do it is to launch meta ads, which is actually pretty simple to do, believe it or not. A lot of people think it's super complicated to launch meta ads, but it's really not. And we use a very streamlined approach at our agency and with our students in the Shopify Lab Accelerator too, which is basically just a very simple one campaign approach for testing, where you're gonna wanna put different angles, a bunch of different ads with different angles in them in that one campaign. It's very simple, and you just let it run for 3 to 7 days and see what happens. See what's actually starting to get some spend, what's starting to get some sales. And if you're not getting sales, well, then you just need to continue to refine your approach, right? Continue to make new ads. Now, there is a cool resource here that I want to share with you, which is Candy's static ads. So believe it or not, static ads are actually a really great way to test your products. We've seen huge success with simple image ads that are just statics. And actually, I tweeted one of these the other day because there was a really simple one. This one, isn't it crazy, right? A lot of brands spend thousands upon thousands of dollars making these overproduced ads that are super complex, when in reality, when you have really simple messaging that's like super clear and a great product with a lot of demand, you can kill it with very simple static ads like this one. This static ad right here has 150,000 likes. That's a lot of social proof. That means this ad made at least multiple 6 figures, if not multiple 7 figures. And it's honestly so simple. But my friends at Candy here, and they are not sponsoring this at all. They're not paying me to do this. They didn't even mention me doing this at all. But I'm friends with one of the founders. His name is Istiz, and they created this incredible resource. These guys are super good at creative. And basically you can do 10 done for you statics right here, as you see, for $200. Super affordable for the level of work that you're gonna get. Now, of course, if you're trying to keep your startup costs at a minimum, then again, just make TikToks for free with your iPhone. You can also just buy their static pack here. It's like $37, and that's also pretty good if you want to just make them yourself, but use, these predefined templates. That's a little bit more affordable, but ultimately that's what you can do. Launch those on meta ads and see how they do. But those are kind of the pieces to the puzzle here. You can find other suppliers. You don't need to use this Etsy supplier, but I only show you this because it's a creative way to find new products to source. It's something I talk about in the Shopify Lab Accelerator course here on product and market research. I'm not shilling this to you in any way. I'm just mentioning it because some of you guys may be a part of the accelerator and you don't even know that that's in there. But I've talked about this, using Etsy as a great way to find a minimum viable product to test. This is actually how brands like Native have gotten started, and Native sold for $100 million. They're a deodorant brand. So with creativity and the right data, you can build a really cool business. And again, this one is virtually untapped, so I absolutely love it. I really hope that you build a business in this niche and that you hit me up to invest in it and partner in it and help you grow it. And this industry is expected to double in the next few years, and I actually think that's probably conservative, especially with the new administration that's trying to push for all natural products, things of that nature. I think we're only going to see this natural product boom continue to grow more and more. We covered a lot in this video. That's going to wrap it up. And I'm not trying to shove my products down your throat in any way, shape, or form. But if you do want to check out the Shopify Lab Accelerator software that we built, it's incredible. We're accepting people by application only, so you have to book a demo call with me and my team. We'll show you what we've built. We'll see if you're the right fit, and hopefully you get to join the community and the software. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.